Hey gang, it's Ark. Welcome back to Steven's Sausage Roll. Want to do this puzzle. We've got 7 left until we can get to the next area. And well, this one looks like it's going to be quite complicated. Alright, so right away, the sausage on the right and the one on the left cannot be pushed to the right or the left. Or I won't be able to get them back. So I believe the only move that I can make it, or well, okay, so I could push this one up. I could push either of these two up. But doing this, for instance, that doesn't actually give me any new possibilities. Because now it can't be pushed up, it can't be pushed to the right. And there's no way to push it down, and it can't be pushed to the left. So this is actually a dead end. So it looks like this is the only move. And now, this is the only move. Alright, so these two horizontal sausages. Clearly, they're going to be grilled fully on one side up here, and then fully on one side down here. And they're going to have to be maneuvered past each other in between there. That top sausage, the vertical one, is going to get grilled on both sides, like it did up top. And then it's going to have to be pushed down to the bottom, and the same thing will have to happen down there. And it can actually go down into any position, so that's pretty flexible. Oh, it actually doesn't have to be done that way. So, for example, you know what? Let's just try this. I'm kind of curious how this works. Let's push this up. And let's get it back down. And I'm just going to put it down here on the grill. I don't really have a way to get it out of the way. Alright, let's scratch that plan. Okay, so we had to do this. And I'm going to go ahead and do this thing now. So what I'm thinking about doing is this. And the idea here would be that I want to just leave that top sausage sitting there. And then at the end, I'll just push it one over to the left and it'll be done. I don't know, I got a bad feeling about this. But let's do this. Swing that back down. We're gonna have to go ahead and put it on the grill. And I'm already starting to see what the problem is here. We can get this over. Get it on the grill. I've got to get this one out of the way. It's got to be pushed off the grill first. And then push it all the way over here. Basically want it as far out of the way as possible, which would be right there. Okay, I think I did this. This looks pretty straightforward from here. I don't walk into the fire. I can actually just do this. Go over here. Get this thing finished. Alright, last puzzle of this, or no, last two of this area, right here. Let's get facing the right direction here. South jaunt. Alright, so aren't we just gonna, like, rotate these around each other? Something like... let's see. No, so I would need a way to push this up one. Is there a way to do that from the beginning? No, okay, so how do I get down there to be able to push up? Seemingly only by pushing one of these onto the fire. Okay, so one of them we grill in the normal way. In theory, at least. Maybe we end up grilling both of them in the normal way. I just push this up here. We take it around to the other side. Do I even need to move that one? I think I can just do this here. So we move this over again. Then from standing here, we can move it down. It's really hard to tell if the puzzles are getting easier or if I'm just much quicker at solving them now. Like, some of these I definitely didn't see before. Yeah, like this one. Infant's Break. I don't remember seeing this before. Wait a minute. So that sausage on the right can just be perfectly grilled with this, left set of grills, if I can just get it into position. Okay, so let's try this first. And then... I think they're going to have to be moved like that. And then I will be able to grill the left sausage. Yeah, okay, so I'll be able to move it over to the right. So let's do this. Let's push this down. Okay, I'm actually worried about this. I'm not going to be able to move this in the way that I want. Okay, so the problem with this plan is once this horizontal one is pushed over to the left, there's no way to push it to the right. And that's actually true on both sides, isn't it? Wait, so how am I going to grill it then? If I ever push it to the... Oh, I see. I need to push it over only to the right. Push it over that single tile grill, the one directly behind me. Push it over that twice, and then swing it down onto the other grills. Okay, so these are both going to end up perfectly grilled by their respective sides. They just need to be maneuvered past each other. I don't see how to do that. Okay, so let's assume for the time being that I'm correct about the major problems if I ever move this horizontal one to the left. So if it can't be moved to the left, and it can't be moved down, right, because I can't get there. Okay, I think I see. So no, that was exactly the opposite of what I wanted to do. Alright, so if we move it up, and then we move it back this way. Then we can use this to push the other one down. Then we can push this one back up. And that's how I get around to the... that's not what I wanted to do. These controls are really hard to get used to. Alright, so now this one is completely out of the way. And I can push this over here. That's fully grilled. Ta-da! Alright, so that's this corner completed. I'll just continue working my way up. Now this is definitely one of the ones that I have attempted before. Be interesting to see. This might have even been the very first one that I looked at. So, think before I move anything to the left or right, I'm going to step in here and move this one down. And then we move this one up. And now they can both be grilled in the proper way. Alright, well now that I understand how the puzzles work, it's easier to solve the puzzles. Funny how that works. Alright, so it looks like I can freely move this one around this right-hand path. But it can only be gotten onto these grill tiles from specific locations. So if it's sitting here in my position, then it can be moved to the left. Alright, let's give this a shot. Okay, so we're going to get it into position here. Push it onto that grill. And we push it over there. Now we've got to push it down, which I believe can only be done from here. And then we need to push it over. Well, I'm really happy to see that these aren't going to take me forever now. Okay, movement is still a little janky. Ooh. That's fancy. So what we're going to do is we're going to use this one to push the other one. So I feel like in addition to, obviously I know how to solve these now, but I feel like some of these, like that one, and I forget which one it was before, are just also much easier in terms of there's very few options for what you can do. And I guess I was just unlucky in not coming upon, oh. Okay, I actually remember this one. I basically 90% solved this, but I just couldn't figure out how to back into this square at the end. So I'm actually going to leave this one for last. Looks like it already almost is the last one. Yeah, we just have one more up here. I probably improved a lot since I did that one. So it wouldn't surprise me if it's pretty straightforward now. Alright, so we've got kind of a similar situation here to the other one. There's actually... What's going on between me and that? Why can't I back up onto it? Oh, because it's sitting on water. Okay. Alright, so I can get down here to interact with stuff too. But I believe that what I'm going to want to do is get that started. Then we're going to have to push that one. Then we'll get this one started. And I'm going to have to push this one off. Now this one I should be able to just, Ooh. It's actually not clear if I'm going to be able to make this work. If I try to grill this one normally, then who's going to get the other side of that other one? I certainly can't do them all this way, though. Interesting. Well, let's try this theory first. This is trying to do them all the same way. So then we have to grill the other side of this. And we have to push this down again. Okay, and the end result... We're almost done. Okay, I think I know what I have to do. To back up just a little bit. This first sausage needs to be double grilled at the beginning. So where do I move it down? There. Alright, so actually I need to do something a little clever with this. I need to swing it up first and grill this last square that's not going to get done. And then I can just push it back. Okay, hopefully I didn't screw this up. So now we go back and we push this over. Yep, and now I just need to do the final push. still say the same things. Alright, I believe that we are on the final puzzle. This is the one that I nearly solved before. Okay, so it seems obvious, and I can analyze this. Those cannot be pushed to the right. They cannot be pushed down. And if they're pushed to the left... Alright, let's analyze this possibility. So if I push this to the left, and then I roll it across everything, then at that point, there will be no way to push it back up because I'd have to be standing on the square that I need to push it into before I can push it up. And I can't stand in those fire spots near it. Okay, so that's a dead end. So I can't push it to the left. There's no place to stand to push it to the right. It can't be pushed down, so it can only be pushed up. So those definitely just get pushed up into position. And the one on the other side is even worse, I think. Okay, so then this one, I was working on a fancy system where I would push it out of the way like that. And then we'd start from down here. Grill both of these sides. And then we could go over here and grill both of these sides. Okay, I think I might have just figured out something I could do. So the problem here is that I need a way to get this thing out of the way once I'm done grilling it. But how do I get to the other side? So I've got to go through these steps to get to this side, and at some point it has to be pushed onto this side of the grill. That part is unavoidable. Okay, so I'm pretty sure I have to do that part. But now, what I think I didn't consider before is what if I actually don't grill the other side yet? What if I push it up here? Alright, let's go ahead and do this one. I don't think I'm going to be able to get back here once I get on the other side of this. Oh, I feel like I'm so close to getting this. Okay, so before I do this, before I even go around it, that's good enough. Let's go finish this. And let's finish this one as well. Okay, so now, when I do this, I can push that over there. And I can grill it using the other side of this grill. And that's the trick. Alright, this is definitely going quicker. I think I just solved... Okay, we have an overworld sausage. Yeah, I just solved all 7 of the remaining puzzles in one approximately 30-minute episode. Alright, let's see if I can figure out how to do what needs to be done here. Oh, I messed up. I had kind of already figured out that I needed to do something like this. But I need to get that in position first because I won't be able to move it that way later. Okay, now we are in the... position to walk across. And we finally have access to new stuff. Alright, what if I don't want to do that puzzle just yet? Oh, I can face the other direction. Well, that's weird. There's nothing down here. And there doesn't seem to be anything to do in here. I wonder if there's eventually going to be some sort of extra puzzle involving that stuff. Alright, so we got 1, 2, 3. Got some weird stuff with fences going on here. Four, 5, 6 puzzles. Got some stairs up here. 7. Oh, the movement is so janky. It's so difficult to figure out where you need to be lined up. Okay, I can't remember if that's 8 or 9 at this point. Okay, and then it looks like I would need something to walk across there. Maybe 10 puzzles. Go that way. Yeah. So it looks like it's exactly 10. Alright, well, I'll go ahead and read this sign, and then I'll take a look at one of the puzzles, just to see if there are new mechanics. This is irritating. Okay. Once great people here, but now there's something even greater. Wonder if this game actually has a story. Alright, let's go back down here and tackle one of the puzzles that they... I'm not actually going to try to solve it unless it looks really easy. I just want to reap my reward. This one looks like they intend you to do it pretty soon. Emerson Jetty. Okay, so we've got a sausage way the heck over there. Oh, okay. So now it's just a movement puzzle. I'm actually probably going to enjoy this a lot more. Obviously, once you get it down here, you just push it over the 2 grills. Alright, well, I'm going to tackle this in the next episode. Before we end this, though, I just want to do one quick thing. I had mentioned before something about how I thought perhaps I'd eventually be able to spear sausages on my fork. Yes, I completely called that. Now, afterwards, though, it's not clear how you undo the spearing, or if you even can. But that's definitely a mechanic in the game. Alright, well, I guess I'll have to figure the rest of it out in the next episode. Alright, I hope you enjoyed this one. Thanks for watching.